where can I find the fuses in my car? Hey, welcome back to Shane's Main Shop. We're going to show you where you can typically find fuses in your vehicle if something stops working, and this is kind of a sample of what you'll be looking for. Obviously they won't be in a pile like this, but that's kind of what they look like. So let's get right to it. I'll show you where to find them on multiple vehicles. So you jump in your vehicle and for some reason something's not working, whether it's the radio, an overhead light, maybe your blinker stops working and you checked all the bulbs. The next thing is to check your fuses. This is something you can do yourself at home and save yourself a lot of money if it's just a fuse. If it's something more complicated, of course, you might have to bring it somewhere. So we are currently in a 2011 Toyota Highlander, and there's two spots on this vehicle that has all the main fuses, and we're going to show you where they are today. But in this case, and in lots of cases, underneath the driver's dash area is a fuse panel, or somewhere in that general location. If I take the camera and flip it upside down, hopefully I'm showing it. Make sure I'm on wide angle. I don't know if I'm showing it or not. Let's hope so. Right here. So I got to kind of get myself in here upside down as well. But you can see right here is a fuse cover. And we'll go ahead and pop that off. A little toggle on it here that you can grab and pop it off. And there is some of those fuses I was showing you in my hand. Now, depending on what's not working on your vehicle, you can use this to determine what fuse you need to replace. This has a lot of the information on there, whether it's the turn signal, or horn, or radio, or what have you. But let's just say you've searched all through this, you've checked all the fuses, or you can't find the one that indicates the problem you're having. You've got to find some more fuses. So where do you look? Well, I would take an extra minute and just really look underneath there really good to see if there's a secondary box. But more often than not, if you found the one box in your driver's compartment, the other one is out under the hood. So when you get out under the hood here, just take a minute and look around, and you're looking for a box of some kind of plastic looking box. Now, of course, we talked about the air filter on another vehicle, but that's pretty big. But if you look right here, we have a box, and it actually says right on it, relays and fuses. So on this one, you can see this little tab right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull that tab, pull up on this cover. That pops off, and then it reveals several more fuses. Then you can look on the back side of the cover, and it'll indicate which each of those fuses are for. Also provides a little fuse puller here because it's really hard to get your fingers down in there. You really can't. I mean, you put them so close together now. It's not like the old round metal fuses you could grab a hold of. But you would just take this, slides right out like so. You squeeze it like this. It'll grab a hold of the fuse that you want like so. And then don't grab the end at this point because you don't want it to squeeze again. Reach a little further down on it, squeeze, wiggle, and there's your fuse. Popped right out. So go ahead, and to put it back, you just do the same thing. Put it back where it needs to be. Push it down in. Bring your fingers back to the top of the fuse tool. Squeeze it, it releases from the fuse, and then you can put it back right in the cover here where it belongs. So I'll make sure you get these covers back on as well. Keeps the dirt out of there. We'll get that one back on, and I'm just going to show you in another vehicle where you might find them as well. Okay, this is a much older vehicle. This is a 1998 Dodge Ram 3500. And again, I'm just going to look quickly around the dash here. Now I know where it is, but if you just take a visual note and look in different spots, you can see right here fuse access. Put your finger right in here, pop this off, and you can see we have access to some fuses. And you can see there's some auxiliary wires that operate some additional things that were added to this vehicle later on. But yeah, so that's where the fuses are in this one. And of course, there is another one under the hood for this vehicle as well. And I can show you that real quick, just so you can kind of have an idea of what to look for, because in every vehicle it's a little different, but they're similar enough that you'll be able to find them if you need to. Okay, so there's a lot going on under this hood here, but if you look around, you'll see right here we have a plastic looking thing, and this one is really tucked in there good, but it is the fuse. Well, when you just get under the hood or under the driver's compartment, you look around and you will find the fuse boxes that you need in order to save yourself some money in case you have a blinker out, a light out, horn doesn't work, wiper blades don't work, something like that. If you checked, the basic stuff, then the fuse would be the next basic thing I would check, and you can save yourself a lot of money taking it somewhere just to have a fuse change. So hopefully this video helps you out. Please take the time to like and subscribe. Have a great day. come back for more videos, and we'll see you in the next one.